Oh, this could be a good fight. Knock up. E3rd ability flash. Yasuo follow up. Bomba. What is up YouTube? I'm Royal, I'm rank 1 Wildrift, and before we get into the gameplay, I'm first gonna show you a quick breakdown of the build. So this is the build that we are running, well, almost. We're gonna be rushing our Boots of Mana, of course, the most OP AP item in the game. Then we're gonna be going for Rod of Ages, Death Cap, and for your last few items, you have many choices. So you can choose between Psychic Projector to become even tankier and do more damage. You can choose Awakened Soul Stealer, which is also a great choice because it gives you the cooldown reduction that Gragas so desperately needs. You can go for Lichbane for more burst damage, Infinity Orb for more burst damage, Crown if you feel like you need that extra safety, Liandry's is a great choice, of course Anti-Shield or Anti-Heal. So the whole point of this build is that you have so many choices because you already get so tanky and do so much damage with these core items. You're maximizing your ability power. So after that, you can pretty much build whatever. And for your runes, you're going to be running Phase Rush, so you get those cooldowns reduced. That's mainly what you get, but of course the movement speed helps a lot. In this game, we're versus Darius, where the movement speed actually plays a crucial role because you're going to proc Phase Rush and get away from Darius before he gets his passive stacked up. Sudden Impact is amazing. It works great with your third ability, right? Gives you the extra magic pen. Cheap Shot procs on all your first abilities, so it's great for poke and extra damage later in the game. And then of course Eyeball Collector, you can also go Zombie Ward if you like. Lastly, you can choose between Transcendence or Cut Down. If the enemies are a lot tankier, go for Cut Down. If the enemies are not very tanky, Transcendence works great. And we're gonna be running the Flash Ignite combo. Now let's jump into this amazing game. So here we are with JarePley as our teammate. I gave him mid lane and I opted to go into the Baron lane. And we're going to be playing versus Darius in the Baron lane, which is a pretty easy matchup for us as long as we play it well. Darius is one of those champions that pretty much beats anyone in like a melee 1v1 of just hitting each other. However, Darius struggles by getting kited. And Gragas is one of those champions that has a lot of crowd control, right? Our ulti can knock him away, our third ability is a knock up and a stun, our first ability is a slow, so we can constantly kite him, especially with Phase Rush. So that's mostly what we're going to be looking to do in the early game. And then later into the game, of course, we're going to do some Gragas Yasuo combos. I missed my first barrel, which is a little unfortunate. And we got hit by the first ability, which is not great. Pretty much in the early game, we just want to spam our first ability. It is a little tough up until we get a few levels and a few items. However, there's no way that he should be killing us because we have more than enough to get away. Oh, I kind of messed up the minions here. That's okay. So we just want to have a chill laning phase. Don't want to fight him too much. Oh, there he is. Proc our Phase Rush. Run out of range of his third ability. That's something that we need to keep in mind. Every time we proc Phase Rush, we need to make sure we don't get grabbed back. That would be a disaster. But as long as we manage the trades correctly, he should never be able to get all 5 stacks on us without the help of like his jungler or something. And of course, we completely outscale him. Gragas is one of the best late game champions, at least AP Gragas. We do have the Hextech toolkit here. Let's proc Phase Rush, give him the slow from the Hextech toolkit. He got 5 stacks on us, but he took a lot of damage from the minions there. Oh, he missed the flash. What is he doing? I think that's... yeah, he's dead. I don't even need to flash for a last auto attack. I don't know what that Darius was doing there. He went for the first ability flash, but he was not in range. Oh, I really want to get that cannon. I got it, nice. Oh, he flashed! What? I'm able to just dash over the wall and we ace flash for free. Before we base, we're also gonna make sure we get the Scorpion. Well, that's awesome. So we got both of Darius' summoners. I believe he ghosted as well. We got a free kill, and we were able to kill the Nautilus. Or at least get Nautilus' flash. And JarePley Yasuo gets a solo kill in the mid lane. It looks like he will probably be going down though. That's unfortunate. If you guys don't know JarePley, he's a fellow YouTuber. He makes Yasuo content. He's one of the best mechanical Yasuo players I've ever seen. So if you guys are interested in Yasuo content, be sure to check him out. Oh. And just like that, we kite him. We use our third ability and then we walk away. If we need to proc phase rush, we proc phase rush, but he should never be able to really get on top of us. And there's no rush from us to do anything, because again, we outscale heavily in this matchup. In team fights, it's so hard for Darius to do anything when there's a Gragas in the enemy team. Oh, our ward caught Nautilus trying to lane gank us, so we're just gonna play safe for a bit. The only way we lose this game, or we lose this matchup, is if we die to easy to spot ganks. So we just want to make sure we don't do that. Darius is doing a terrible job with the wave. He keeps just pushing it into me all the time, and his jungler is not really able to help him. So he's just putting himself in a terrible spot, because I'm stronger and he keeps pushing the wave, so his jungler can never help him, and I can always look for a solo kill when I have the wave on my side. Perfect. Good poke, good poke. We're gonna tank the minions a little bit so that they don't hit the turret, and we're gonna take the Scorpion, which will inevitably push, but that's not an issue. We're gonna recall now anyway to get our components for Rod of Ages. Perfect. And hopefully the Scorpion will be able to get us a plate as well. Come on, Scorpion, I believe in you. Let's go, Scorpion. Let's go, Scorpion. One more ult attack. Oh, and he gives it to us. Thank you so much, Scorpion. That's 150 gold in our bank account. And we're actually 1,000 gold up on the Darius. The Darius does have magic resist boots rush, so our damage against him is not super high. But again, we're full AD other than us and like Nami, right? So him going magic resist boots is really good. Oh, we see the sweeper. That means Nautilus is right there in the bush waiting. He's not clearing the ward, but we know that he's there because he's the one sweeping it, right? So we're just gonna play a little safe because we don't know how long he's gonna wait there for. We do get a Roll of Ages on our next base. I would like to get Roll of Ages before the first objective. That'd be really nice. If I can clear this wave quickly, I can go get Roll of Ages maybe. Darius is roaming. Okay, that's interesting actually. He's running all the way to Dragon. I think we have a better 5v5. We have early games in Zao, we have Gragas Yasuo, so I definitely think we can group and fight this Dragon. But there's actually a gank in the bot lane. We got Nautilus, but it seems like Zinzao is gonna go down. I can E-flash here. Oof, the Darius blocked it. I was going for the Morgana. Ult? Oh, he's rooted. He can't ult on my ult. I have my third ability up. Nice, I'm able to get both of them. Oh, but Yasuo was not able to get a knock up here. Oh, he missed the tornado. It's not a bad trade though. We got both Seraphine and Caitlyn. And it seems like my team is going for the dragon, but Yasuo wants to base. So they probably should like... Zinzao needs to run to the Herald here. Oh, he's just gonna go in by himself 1v3. I respect it. Yeah, now I'm interested on Yasuo. We're not there to help. I don't know, this was a lot of miscommunication from my team. But we're really fed. We have 3 kills already. Our Rod of Ages has been stacking for at least 30 seconds. I'm gonna quickly look to push the wave and get the Scorpion. I don't think we can contest the Herald, because Zinzao is dead and Seraphine just used the teleporting thing. The Hex teleporter? Hexporter? Whatever. She just used the Hex teleporter thing. So it's gonna be a 4v3 if we contest. No, Seraphine is here. Oof, that was really lucky. We're able to speed away from his grab. Otherwise, we need to hit a really good ult to survive there. I do beat him 1v1 here if he's like staying. I just need to play with my cooldowns. Ult him away from the turret. Have my cooldowns coming up in a second. There we go. Boop. And that's the solo kill for the young Gragas player. And that's exactly how you want to play the fights. And there's nothing that Darius can do. Obviously, this is not easy to do, right? But it's up to you as the Gragas player to play the fight correctly. If you play it correctly, there's nothing Darius can do, right? You can constantly kite him and he can never get his stacks on you. And we're gonna be able to get so many turret platings here. This is actually massive. So it's a great timing because the The plates break at 7:30, so this was an amazing solo kill. This is gonna put us so far ahead. And now that the turret plating breaks, we can even get the turret. Darius is already here. I need to cut him out with phase rush. Let's block phase rush and just run. Oh no. Oh, it's a disaster. Nautilus is here too. I would have probably died solo to Darius, to be honest, because I didn't play that well. But Nautilus is there secured with his ulti as well. That was a bit of an overextension from me to get the first turret, but we did get first turret, so it's not bad. JarePley will be able to get the mid lane turret, and it seems like Darius will be getting the top one. Overall, we're still up around 2,000 gold. And enemies have a lot of shielding as well, I'm realizing, right? They have the Morgana shield, which the shield break item, at least the AP shield break item does proc, which is really good. They have the Seraphine shields, and of course Nautilus has a massive shield as well.
Enemy turret destroyed. Enemy slain.
We're gonna clear up the wave. We can teleport to this fight, maybe. We're gonna be there very late. But maybe we can clean up a kill or two. Oh, Darius is going in. I can maybe flash over the wall. Look for a good ult. The Morgana shielded the Caitlyn, so the Caitlyn didn't get knocked back. But one of them had to die. So we're gonna pick up the Morgana, and now we have 5 kills. And let's just take the Hextech Teleporter and go on the other side of the map. We can also see taking the enemy Hextech Teleporter also allows you to scout the jungle, right? So we saw that the Raptors weren't up, for example. Obviously, you don't want to be taking it if enemies are around, because you're probably gonna die, they'll be waiting for you. But we took the Hextech Teleporter, we went to the other side of the map, did a great play, then took the other Hextech Teleporter, went back to our lane to continue pushing. Okay, perfect. We can get both our components for our anti-shield item. Nice. And we need 800 to finish that off. We're 5k ahead, and we're really strong. We're 2,000 ahead of Darius, and we're the most fed champion in the game right now. So this is we're in a really good place, especially considering that we have Rod of Ages build, right? Which means that we have a scaling build as well. So we're ahead with a scaling build. We're gonna be an absolute monster in the late game. Maybe I can look for Darius here. The knock up on him. Oh, what? Okay, I kind of failed my ulti, didn't really knock him the right way, which sucks. But Darius is poked down quite heavily. And these are great fights for Gragas. When you're fighting in the jungle like this, because I'm able to just throw my first ability, I'm completely zoning all 3 of them from the fight. They can't enter. And now we can just focus down the Nautilus. With stasis, I'm gonna barrel him. I don't have cooldowns now, unfortunately, and Yasuo is going in. I can't follow up with no cooldowns. We'll be able to secure the dragon though, which is what matters. And again, it's so easy to zone the enemy team with your barrels, because if they walk in, they're gonna lose like half their HP on a fully charged barrel, right? So you can just throw those barrels on those choke points, and the enemy team literally cannot walk in. One of the absolute strengths of Gragas with his charging barrel. Like you rarely see like a fully charged barrel pop, because enemies just walk away from it all of the time. But you can use it as a great zoning tool. And if you guys don't know, the cooldown of the barrel starts when you throw it. So you can keep like a fully charged one to zone, and the cooldown is still resetting for your next barrel, right? So it's not like you're wasting cooldown either. We're able to finish our anti-shield item. We denied the Dragon Soul, and we actually had a decent fight as well. We retain our 5k gold lead. But now I want to see some Yasuo Gragas combos, right? We want to see some bomba happening. We haven't really been able to synergize so far. Get the Scorpion.
On my way.
And make our way mid. So by throwing the Scorpion and pushing the wave, there is pressure on the top side, right? Quick little macro lesson. So that means that someone has to deal with that top side pressure, and we can look for a play mid lane. Ooh, that was a good shield by Morgana. We're gonna knock her into us. She does survive with a stasis. Barrel on the Morgana. We got 2 of them. That's a 2-for-2 trade. I have my flash. I can maybe look for something. E-flash. Bomba! Completely destroying the enemy backline. And we pull off the ace. Massive. I don't think we can end the game because the Nexus still has a shield, but we can definitely get the turret. That was a very well executed team fight from us. And that's how you want to play the fights with Gragas, right? You want to go in, use your spells, do your combo, and then survive. So then you can do another combo of spells. And of course, Phase Rush helps a lot with this. Our next item, of course, is going to help even further with this, because after you get a takedown, your abilities are going to reset even more. That was a well-played team fight from us. Good follow-up from the Yasuo on our barrel as well, even though unfortunately Morgana was able to survive. Nice, so we're really far ahead now. We just need to close out the game. And we're so much stronger in team fights too that it should be pretty easy. One good Gragas ult is all it takes for the Yasuo to follow up and completely destroy the enemy team. And my damage is absolutely insane now. I have 4 items in 13 minutes. That is a lot of damage that I'll be dealing. Oh, Kate? Oh no, she lived! That would have been a crazy one-shot with my first ability and ulti. Dude, the bone plating saved her. If she didn't have bone plating, she would have gone down. If I use my third ability for the sudden impact magic pen, he would have gone down as well. Oh, that sucks. That would have been a crazy one-shot to pull off. Okay, we can push all lanes now. We can probably threaten Baron. Low key. Yeah, it's really hard for the enemy team to face check into us, right? Because my damage is just so high, as you saw. I can just quickly one-shot anyone. So now we just want to keep all the waves pushed, then go back for the objectives and have them face check into us and get a favorable fight. It's so hard to face check into Nami as well, because Nami ult is going to completely destroy you if you're running into her. I really want to do Baron here, but Xin Zhao is on the other side of the map. Oh, that's a very overextended Darius. Yeah, but if we can get a knock up here for Yasuo. Oh, we failed the dash over the wall. Oh, that's embarrassing. It is what it is. Darius is quite poked down though, and we still have ulti. We should probably look for this Baron. I don't know why Xin Zhao does not want to start it. Oh, this could be a good fight. Knock up, third ability flash, Yasuo follow up, Bomba, and we get the Caitlyn as well. Great engage from us. We get the Morgana now. Oh, she hit us with a root. I were able to get the Morgana, step away, we have our third ability, stun the Darius. We have our third ability again. Yasuo is able to clean him up from the backside. That will be the end of the game. That's the Yasuo Gragas combo we were looking for. Getting into that back line with our third ability. Knock up. Yasuo is able to follow up. Even though they flashed away, they were not able to do anything. Thank you so much, JarePley, for playing Yasuo for my Gragas. Getting us a free win in Challenger. Making our way to rank 1. Did we get the MVP? Let's see it. We did get the MVP. W. Let's check out the damage dealt. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe for more Wild Rift content.